Hi, baby. So, I actually have quite a bit to talk about today. Hopefully, I don't forget it all or overestimate it and think it's way more than it actually is, and then I say I have a lot to talk about, and then it's actually only like 5 minutes or 2 minutes of talking, and then, the video is over. But, first topic that I think you'll be interested to hear about, Skylar has a new boyfriend. I'm not sure if you've heard about that, but yeah, she's dating this dude. I don't really know his name. He's cool though. He is a nonchalant dreadhead. I met him. It was pretty awkward because we just said hi, nice to meet you. Skylar said, whatever your name is, this is Tallulah boyfriend or something. She said husband, but whatever. She just doesn't know, I guess. And then I talked to Ryan and Harrison. Harrison's nice. He's very sweet. He's the boy that you said had nice eyes one time, and then you're like, it's inside thoughts. I would never tell him that. It's just you know all my thoughts, blah blah blah, all that. It's that guy. He's really nice. He's sweet. He's funny. He's a good guy, and he's not psychotic or anything like that. He is very sane. And I used to be good friends with his sister, Madeline, I think is her, Madeline, because we had sign language class together, and we would sign, and she was kind of in that group that I was in with, Ryan, and, those people, and she was nice, so, but I don't really talk to her anymore. And then, Skylar and her new boyfriend went wherever, and I was with Lila and Hailey, and they felt awkward, even though every time we go somewhere, they spend like half of the time talking to random people. That time we were at Honolulu, they went up to everyone, and they were like, "You're really pretty, by the way. I like your tattoos." And then had full-on conversations with them to the best of their ability. And then they're like, it's awkward. Why are you talking to all of your friends? Like, it's hypocritical. Shut up. Let me talk to my friends that I haven't seen in months because I moved schools. But, that's that part. Second part is... Which part should I do next? Work is going really good, and I am loving the job. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm having fun. I want to work as much days as possible. And I'm like, at first I'm like, oh, I have to go to work for 4 to 8 hours of this. So sad. But I have fun there. Like, it's not hard at all. It's really easy. I don't mind extra work. I don't mind staying longer. I don't mind doing any extra tasks. I don't mind doing all the work. I don't even mind if customers are rude or disrespectful, because like, I'm training, dude. I mean, I probably am pretty bad at making the sandwiches and stuff. They have reason. They want their food, I would probably be pretty upset if some dude could not fold my sandwich correctly or something, or couldn't even put on his gloves, or wrapped it wrong, had to re-wrap it, or had someone else come and be like, no, you see, you wrap it tighter, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm better now, and putting my gloves and folding the sandwiches is probably the hardest part, but I can wrap them all, and I think I'm improving pretty fast. Madison quit, which is honestly probably for the best because she would probably cause problems and be like, "Oh, you're stealing all my shifts. You just want my money." Blah blah blah. It's annoying. But I don't really talk to her anymore because PMO. Where is my bracelet? Where did I put it? I must have put it down after I showered on the sink or something. But yeah, there's some cool people there. One of them is my algebra class, and he's a senior, and the other is in KCC. But they're both short little Filipino boys who look like 8th graders. And I'm like, one of them said that they were in Kauai High, and I said, "Oh, you're a freshman?" And he's like, "No, senior." And I was in disbelief. I was shocked to hear that. Like, how many years did you skip? What's going on? How is that possible? But I don't know, man. Late bloomers or something. I think I'm getting paid pretty well, and I think I'm actually getting my paycheck tomorrow, which is probably going to be around, I don't know. I have no idea, actually. I don't want to make a guess because, yeah. But if it's not that much, I'm not too worried because I haven't worked that many days yet. Because, I started pretty late there. I mean, I wasn't even working school days. I was training, so I couldn't get many hours. And then I also missed a day because the lady texted me at 3:30 a.m. or something like that I could work that day in a few hours. Yeah, you can work in about 5 hours from now. Wow, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the what's it called? Time in advance? I don't know. Telling me in advance. But oh well, it wasn't a big deal. It was one day. And then I'm also working again tomorrow, so that's even more. And then I'm probably getting plenty of tips because I think I have very good service. Because I'm very nice and I actually make conversation with people. And I smile. Believe it or not. I'm not a very smiley person. Actually, you probably don't know that because I'm probably always smiling when you're with me, but usually, I don't know. I sound like an emo depressed. Oh, I never smile. I don't sound like that. What am I talking about? Anyway. Today, just now while I was showering, I saw this little shampoo bottle, and it's a Spider-Man shampoo bottle, and I have no idea how that's there because I haven't seen that thing in years. Like, probably around 5 years or something. I don't know. It's been so long. And the thing about it is, it was at my grandma Sandy's house. It was the shampoo in her shower that I've never used because, I'm too old for Spider-Man shampoo. I was like a 10-year-old, I was so tough. And it was just really cool to see. It was kind of like nostalgic. And now that I'm thinking about it, it makes me miss Keanu because we used to take baths together. And that was pretty fun. We had a bunch of toys, and Grandma Sandy was really nice. She would get a bunch of toys, and we would go to McDonald's or Burger King or whatever just for the Happy Meal so we could get the toys. And some of them would, I think there was Falcon or something, and he would do this spin kick thing, and it was like a helicopter, and it would just fly around, and it was so cool. I don't even know if they still do toys like that at McDonald's anymore. McDonald's is lame now. Can't believe I almost worked there. I would have hated that job. Oh my goodness. But yeah, a lot of memories. And then also one of my friends who I think lives in Pakistan. I can't remember really what country it is where he lives, but something like that. His friend's dad died today, and I'm thinking it was probably an overdose. This is relevant. I will get to that, trust me. Because he was in the car with a prostitute after drinking a bunch of alcohol. So, kind of seems like a overdosey thing to do. But the strange thing about that is that today is actually the 4-year anniversary of my dad dying. So, coincidence. That was kind of, interesting. I was like, I don't know. The people said that it was a murder, but they're both dead, and they were drinking a bunch of alcohol, and he ordered a prostitute. I think not. I think definitely not. I mean, maybe, you never know, but it doesn't sound like it really. I had more to say. What do I have to say? I hate when my mind does this. When I know I have so much more to say and then my mind blocks it out of myself, or I can't think of the things that I need to say. I don't know. I just really miss you. And I'm really excited for you to come back. And it's been like replaying in my head over and over again. And I can hear what I'm gonna say and what I'm gonna do. And I imagine at Hopi Falls. But maybe it'll be at the skate park. Maybe it'll be wherever. We don't know where it's gonna be. But it's gonna be happy. I know that. And it's really fun to think about. It's really nice. It makes me really happy. And I also like to think about you cooking or something in the future. And then I just yell from another room like, "Hey honey, blah 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 blah. Do you know where the Arizona is?" And then you're like, I just thought I told you to stop drinking that caffeine, sugar, water only, cucumber juice. I don't know. I'll beat you up. Because you would beat me up, and then I'll be like, "You beat me up, girl. I'll beat you up." But then you'd be like, "Oh really? Are you flirty now?" And you'd be like, "Maybe I am." Yeah, anyway. Sorry. I got an electric scooter from Gamma Susie, and it's kind of really embarrassing because it's kind of really hard to get on the bus and off the bus. And the 200 and 100 buses are probably the most full packed buses there are. So, it's kind of hard to bring an electric scooter on there. Even if the handlebars are foldable, it's not like a skateboard. It's pretty big. It is not convenient at all. And you can't put it on the bike rack. And my e-bike completely broke. So basically, it's my only option. So that kind of sucks, but you know what? It works, and I kind of need it. And this morning I wasn't feeling great. That's random, but I felt like, I felt like really angry this morning for no reason. And I felt like I was not in control of myself. I don't know where this is coming from. Why did I switch the topics? But yeah, I felt like I was trying to stop myself from doing something. Not like hurting myself, I don't know what, but I felt like I wanted to do something I shouldn't do, like not go to school, or I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to do something I shouldn't, and I cannot control myself. But the good thing is I needed to walk to Grandma Susie's house first. And I kept praying, please, something stop me. Make me go to school and be good. And not do something that Tulula would be sad about me doing or disappointed in. And then Grandma Susie was still home, even though she shouldn't have been, because I'm pretty sure she had work or something. But I guess she was late. And I forget exactly what she said, but whatever it was, it made me feel better and more normal and in control. And yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything bad, really bad, but I don't know. You don't need to worry though. I promise. It's nothing bad. It's just, I don't know. Sorry. What else do I want to say? I feel like there's so much I want to say, but I can't say things. Either I feel like they're the wrong things to say, and I'm just forcing myself to say things again to talk, or I just shouldn't say them. Or maybe not that I shouldn't show them, maybe just that I feel like I'm forcing myself to talk and say something and bring something up. And I think that's why I don't know what I want to say. And why I always get lost in these videos, and why I always leave them going on and on, trying to think of something new to say, and then saying it, and then it probably not even being important. But also, it feels like the videos aren't long enough and they need to keep going, which is kind of what texting is like for me. I can't stop texting, it feels like if there's time away, then you're just gonna stop loving me or something. And I know that's silly now, but That's how I was. And I thought that time away was bad, and that you needed to always be there, or I couldn't function or do anything or think, or I guess I would just like go to the worst case. I think I've always done that, like even with my mom when she's out late or spends the night with her friends, I'm like, no, what if she's dead? What if she got in a car crash and died, or got murdered in an alleyway? I'm gonna get told tomorrow by my grandma, oh, your mom is dead, buddy. Come live with me forever. And I'm like, no, my mother. That's not what I would be like. I don't know what I would be like. I can't really imagine that. Like, people are always like, I would do this and this and this if my mom died. But like, when someone that close to you that you actually like or love dies, it's so much shock. You have no idea what you're gonna be or do. I mean, I think people dying is really the biggest change that can happen to you in life, pretty much. Because it's an absence of something that's always been there. It's like not breathing anymore, or like losing your ability to walk or something. It completely changes someone's life, but mentally instead of physically, I guess. And I don't think I even realized that I was changed at all. I thought I felt the same, and I still kind of do. I feel like my growth was normal, but I know that who I am now would not be who I am if my dad was alive, you know? Parental guidance is so very significant on children, whether it's the lack or over guiding or guiding in a bad way or something, or even good. It's so significant on kids. And people say that, like, I don't know, parents make who their kids are, pretty much. I mean, I wrote something about that in a journal, I think, for ELA. My teacher probably thinks I'm such a nerd, and also probably loves me, I think. And also probably hates me because I write so much. I don't know, but probably all mixed feelings. My teacher, oh my goodness, he's having a child. My teacher's having a child, and I think that's awesome. And I think it's his first child, and he's just like one of my favorite teachers, I think. Maybe. I have a lot of good teachers at this school. A lot of them are really nice. But he is a really good teacher. And so I wish him a lot of luck. And I hope that his kid turns out good. And I hope the world stops being so crazy by the time that his kid is grown up. Because I don't know how to explain all that's happening right now in the world, but there is a lot happening in the world. And people's ideas of ethics are so bad and so twisted, and politics are horrible, and I just want to go live in our farm or field in the middle of nowhere already, because I'm tired of this. They're not gonna nuke the middle of nowhere, we'll be fine. or they will as like a warning shot, but I doubt it. I would probably go big or go home. But I'm going to end this video now so that I can upload and you can watch it and be happy and sleep good. So good night. And I will pray for you. And I have Delilah with me at my mom's house, so I will cuddle Delilah. And I will try to make these videos more frequent, because I know you probably love them and probably depend on them like every week. So, husband must deliver. Oh, I lifted my phone up already. Whoops. Yes. Is my camera flipped? Can you see me? Is this my face? Is this the... What is this? Okay. Good. Anyway. Yeah. That's all. So, I love you. Bye. I'll send you another video soon. And... yeah. Sleep well, baby. I need to practice saying that. I feel like Dexter Morgan when I say those kind of things. Because I don't know what... I'm bad at speaking. I need to say it with confidence. Be a big, strong, confident man. Like, all of my tone of speech and the speed that I say things are all off. So, I don't know how that dude called me a veteran reader, but I cannot speak English, and I should not have the reading level that I do. And oh my goodness, I'm not even tired. I think you might be giving me your dyslexia a little bit, but you know what? I forgive you, because I'm probably giving you some craziness too, so you're welcome. I already said goodnight and I love you, and I went on again. I always do this. Good night, I love you. Video ends. Mwah.